The new Harry Potter cast just got announced, and immediately we're seeing controversy and concern. Because if you didn't know, HBO is doing a Harry Potter TV series based on the books. And this morning we got the announcement that Dominic McLaughlin will play Harry, Arabella Stanton will play Hermione, and Alastair Stout will be Ron. With all three being pretty fresh faces to the industry, and just immediately you had people kind of feeling a bit of excitement and nerves for these kids. Because these roles, they're expected to be huge life-changing opportunities. I mean, over 30,000 actors auditioned for them. But immediately, most of the public responses have been things like, these poor kids are about to need therapy for the rest of their lives. And I don't intend on watching the show, but let these kids be free of any hate and harassment. They don't need any of it. And I hope they are protected from the evil side of the internet. Right? And that seemingly because in addition to everything we've seen with child actors in general, when it comes to a franchise as big as Harry Potter, there's going to be a huge spotlight. And we've already seen what happened to the previous cast. Right? You've had Daniel Radcliffe, the original Harry, opening up about this, saying that one of the hardest parts of growing up in the spotlight was trying to work out who you are while constantly coming up against a perception of yourself that everybody else already has. With him previously saying the panic of the movie is coming to an end contributed to him abusing alcohol. But with all this, you definitely had people especially worried for the girl playing Hermione. Or with some saying, I hope the actress who plays Hermione never experiences what Emma Watson had to go through. Because Emma Watson has dealt with just a truckload of bullshit, including things like on her 18th birthday, you had paparazzi lying down on the pavement outside of her party to take upskirt photos. And that's in addition to things like photos of her doing a wardrobe fitting were stolen in a hack, and she had to deal with people threatening to leak nude images of her. And sometimes people forget this, but when deepfake porn was like first starting to become a thing, she was one of the most impacted celebrities. Though there, it's really just the technology that's changed. If you hop on Twitter right now and you search her, most of the images that you're going to find are AI sexual images. Right? And so people saying that the amount of hypersexualization that Emma's experienced is the result of a role that she started playing as a child, it's just fucking insane. And then in addition to all that, you have people worried about this new Hermione because there's already been speculation about her race. And this might remind you of backlash from around 10 years ago when it was announced that a black actress was playing Hermione in the stage adaptation of The Cursed Child. Right? And there you saw immediate backlash, though you had J.K. Rowling defending the casting and saying, canon, brown eyes, frizzy hair, and very clever. White skin was never specified. Rowling loves black Hermione. And even though, based on the photo that we have of her, it looks like Arabella Stanton fits that canon, it's not hard to find people either speculating or mad about what her race might be. Right? With people saying things like, why did they brown Hermione? Nobody wants this shit. This better not be some woke reboot. Wait, when was Hermione Latina? And again, all of this is speculation, right? We have some online saying you have a black Hermione, others saying she's not black, and it's not like the casting announcement came with her 23andMe results. And so with all that, looking at the coverage, you had outlets like Forbes saying, not that anyone should speculate on people's race, but this is the modern internet, and unfortunately, Arabella Stanton is instantly being put under a microscope for looking mildly not white, maybe? With them adding, we already see speculation based on her name. Arabella might be Greek, Stanton is English. But again, this is why these kids are going to need to be protected from what is no doubt going to be an awful internet discourse. And that sentiment is something we have seen echoed by others online. You know, ultimately, we're gonna have to wait to see how this plays out. This is largely adding fuel to an already existing fire, because there's already been controversy and discourse over the fact that the actor playing Snape in the TV reboot is black. But, you know, with that, while we wait to see how this continues to play out, in the meantime, I'd love to know your thoughts on the casting and the controversy, or really anything here.